This is Radio Romania International. You are listening to our one-hour broadcast in English for listeners in Western Europe and Japan. We can also be heard on the internet at www.rri.ro Channel 1. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter and other social media platforms. Our programs are also available on TuneIn and via satellite Eutelsat 16A on 11,512 MHz vertical polarization, azimuth 16 degrees east. Symbol rate 29,950 mega symbols per second. Standard DVB-S2. Modulation 8BSK. Audio PID 510. We wish you good reception conditions.
Welcome to the newscast with Mila Romero Simeon. First, the headlines. The Romanian Prime Minister Verica Bucuresti announced that she would forward next week to President Klaus Iohannis her proposals for the Education and Interior Ministries, as well as her nomination for the position of Deputy Prime Minister for Economic Issues. As many as 9,000 Romanians from abroad have registered for the postal vote through the portal votstrăinătate.ro 20 days after the website was launched. And Romanians are invited to vote for 1 month for the 6 songs that will represent Romania in the first EU songbook. The Romanian Prime Minister Verica Dăncilă announced that she would forward next week to President Klaus Iohannis her proposals for the ministries whose interim leadership expired on August 15th. The Prime Minister said the nominations for the vacant positions of Deputy Prime Minister and Minister will be discussed in a meeting of the Social Democratic Party's Executive Committee before being forwarded to the President of the state. At present, Romania has interim ministers at the helm of the Education and Interior Ministries and an interim Deputy Prime Minister for Economic Issues. As many as 9,000 Romanians from abroad have registered for the postal vote through the portal votstrăinătate.ro 20 days after the website was launched, the Permanent Electoral Authority has announced. According to a communiqué the authority made public on Friday, the figure exceeds the total number of registrations for the postal vote reported at the 2016 parliamentary elections. The website was created by the Permanent Electoral Authority to have a better record of the Romanians who left the country and to help them be better informed in relation to the voting process in the run-up to the November presidential election. The Ministry for the Romanians Abroad has announced that over 5.5 million Romanians have left the country. Together with the Romanians in the historical communities, the total number of Romanians living outside the country's borders nears 10 million. As from Friday, August 16th, all Romanian nationals are invited to choose the 6 songs which will represent Romania in the first EU songbook. So far, 65,000 voters from 26 EU member states have chosen their favorite songs. The organizer of the event, the European Union Songbook Organization, writes on its website, "The EU Songbook is a pioneer project initiated by a non-profit organization unrelated politically and financially to Brussels. The first edition of the EU Songbook will be released on Europe Day on May 9, 2020. The Brewa gas pipeline that will convey gas from the Caspian Sea and the Black Sea to Bulgaria, Romania, Hungary and Austria will be finalized in December 2020 with a 1-year delay. The information is carried by the Transgaz company's financial report for the first 6 months of the year. Last month, the Economy Ministry announced that Transgaz already finalized half of the pipeline and that the 3 compressor stations are 80 up to 90% completed. Phase 1 of the Brewa project needs a total investment of almost 500 million euros. The EU provided a grant of 179 million euros for building this gas pipeline. The Romanian state, through the Economy Ministry, holds almost 60% of the shares in Transgaz. The rest are traded on the stock exchange. All the Romanians who have asked for the support of Romania's diplomatic corps officials from Greece were brought back on the continent safe and sound from Samothrace Island, shows a communiqué of the Romanian Foreign Ministry issued on Friday. No other requests for help have been reported at the Romanian Embassy in Athens or at Romania's General Consulate in Thessaloniki. Greek authorities have announced the situation on the island is back to normal. As many as 1,500 tourists, of whom lots of Romanians, remained stranded for a week on the island of Samothrace in northern Greece after several means of transport linking the islands to the continent ran out of order because of the bad weather. More swine flu outbreaks were reported on Friday in several counties in Romania's eastern half. The authorities in Galați, in southeastern Romania, announced 2 more outbreaks of African swine flu. Also, 500 pigs will be closed and measures were taken to prevent the spread of the disease. Right now, African swine flu has spread in over half of Romania's counties with almost 750 active outbreaks. 400,000 swine have been culled and as many as 9,000 pig farmers received money compensations. And that's the news from Bucuresti Romania International.
A grandiose show was organized in the Romanian Black Sea port of Constanța on Romanian Navy Day. American and Italian military participated with dozens of ships, aircraft and helicopters. I'm Mihai Lagnovitsa with more in this report by Mihai Pelin. On August 15th, some 15,000 people participated in the events organized in the Romanian Black Sea port of Constanța to celebrate Romanian Navy Day. Such events are held every year on the feast day of the Assumption of Mary, as the Virgin Mary is the protector of sailors. The naval forces staged an impressive show, which enjoyed the participation of dozens of ships, vessels and helicopters. The Marine Games, the concert given by the military orchestra and spectacular fireworks completed the picture. More than 3,000 Navy staff participated in Constanța in the largest exercise this year. People had the opportunity to admire the flagships of the Romanian naval forces, Bucuresti and King Ferdinand, but also the training ship Mircea, alongside vessels and aircraft from Italy, Ukraine and the United States. The American destroyer USS Porter was at sea together with the other ships, and the Italian Eurofighter aircraft performed aerial combat sequences. Romania's President Klaus Iohannis participated in the festivities, and in the speech he delivered on the occasion, he recalled the strategic importance of the Black Sea region to both NATO and the European Union. The head of state said that a comprehensive and coordinated action was needed at all levels, including the political ones, to deter hostile acts in the area. The approach should also cover aspects relating to the economy, transport, energy and the environment. In the President's opinion, the armed forces must be modernized and the problems concerning procurement must be resolved. Here is President Iohannis. Focus will be laid upon the naval, air defense and missile defense components. Important steps have been taken in this direction, but it's not enough. We must act faster in order to bridge all gaps and resolve inconsistencies in the procurement of equipment, which is extremely important for the missions that we are part of. In France, the Romanian Defense Minister Gabriel Leș warns that the security situation in the Black Sea had NATO adopt a proportional defense and deterrence posture. Gabriel Leș.
The
Black Sea region, which until not long ago was an area of cooperation and cordial relations between the riparian countries, is now unfortunately turning into a place characterized by tension, pressure, risk and threats, an area of frozen conflict and of concrete manifestations. Gabriel Leș has also stated that Romania has actively participated in the implementation of the adaptation and security measures decided at NATO level, measures that contribute to the collective defense of the eastern flank of the alliance. Navy Day festivities were also held in the ports of Mangalia, Tulcea, Brăila and Galați. And that was Radio Newsreel.
Next in this program, sports.
Welcome to Sports Weekend with me, Mihaela Ignatescu. Today we bring you the latest from domestic football. The Bucharest Sports FCSB, formerly known as Steaua Bucharest, and Dinamo are going through some rough times in the first league championship. After the first 5 stages, the former European champion FCSB now ranks 10th out of 4 teams. The team owned by the businessman George Becali has only 4 points, from 1 victory and 1 draw in the first 2 stages. There followed 3 consecutive defeats, which pushed the team to the bottom of the list. On Sunday, FCSB will play in Pitești, the match against Politehnica Iași, which ranks 3rd in the classification and has sustained no defeat this season. Dinamo Bucharest, FCSB's oldest rival, is in an even worse situation. It ranks 13th with 1 victory and 4 defeats. It's probably the weakest season start in the history of Dinamo. Last year, for the first time, they failed to qualify for the playoff, and this year doesn't look any better. Let's now mention the stage 6 games. On Friday, there are 2 matches. In Târgu Mureș, FC Hermannstadt plays against Academica Clinceni, and in Ploiești, India Târgoviște takes on Dinamo. On Saturday, FC Sfântu Gheorghe gets a visit from the leader, CFR Cluj. Neither of the 2 teams has been defeated so far. On Sunday, besides the match we've already mentioned, Pitești will also host another game, pitting FC Botoșani against Universitatea Craiova. The team from Bucuresti is on 4th position and has sustained no defeat so far. After a beautiful start in the championship with 3 victories, Universitatea Craiova has lost the latest 2 games. Monday will see the last matches of the stage: FC Voluntari Gazmetan Mediaș and Astra Giurgiu Viitorul Constanța. You have been listening to Sports Weekend, a show you can revisit at RRI.ro and on Facebook.
Radio Romania International invites you to participate in a new prize-winning contest entitled Iași, Historical Capital of Romania, devoted to the city of Iași and Iași County in northeastern Romania. In 2018, the year of the Great Union Centennial, the city of Iași was declared under law number 361/2018 Historical Capital of Romania. Also, last year, Alba Iulia was proclaimed capital of the Great Union. Iași was the capital of the Principality of Moldavia between 1564-1859, one of the 2 capitals of the United Romanian Principalities, Moldavia and Wallachia, over 1859-1862, as well as the capital of the Kingdom of Romania between 1916-1918 during the Great War, when Bucharest was under German occupation. Over May 2nd, 2019 and May 1st, 2020, Iași has been declared the capital of youth in Romania as part of a national program devoted to young people. On June 1st, 2019, Iași was visited by His Holy Father Pope Francis, becoming for a few hours the world capital of religion. Iași is a city of culture and the arts, of high-quality education, history, religion and tourism, but also the birthplace of scores of iconic Romanians. We invite you to follow RRI's broadcasts, our site rri.ro and our Facebook and LinkedIn profiles, and provide correct answers in writing to the contest questions. The contest ends on August 31st, 2019, mailing date August 31st at midnight Romania's time for online participants. 2 grand prizes will be offered to 2 RRI listeners, consisting of an 8-day, 7-night trip, free board over October 10th and 17th, sponsored by Majestic Hotel in Iași. As usual, winners will be asked to cover personal transportation to Romania, as well as proceedings to obtain a visa for Romania where necessary. Additional prizes consisting of objects that promote the culture of Iași will be up for grabs. And now the questions. In what context was Iași the capital of Romania? What was Iași declared over 2019-2020? Which world leader visited Iași early this summer? Please send your answers by August 31st, 2019, mailing date to our address, Radio Romania International, 6064 General Bertloff Street, Sector 1, Bucharest, PO Box 111, code 101165, email ian@rri.ro. Good luck. You are listening to Radio Romania International. Focus on Romania. The future starts today.
Hello and welcome. We are Ana Maria Parcu and
Eugen Nasta.
today we'll tell you about the significance of the visit Pope Francis paid to Romania.